Love you too. Hey, you guys. I don't know who's here, if anyone's here. Hey, B.
Hey,
All right, hon. We're live. Mm.
all right, that's cool. Just wait for some peeps to come in.
Hey, Lele. Hey, Salty.
Hey guys, we were
Never thought
hoping to
we'd be.
start this off. Yeah, we were hoping to start this off a little like like happier and funnier. If we were gonna do this kind of stuff, not this be the first thing to talk about for sure.
Right.
I didn't want to talk about it at all, actually.
No. But Tiffany likes to,
Hey,
exploit
Angry Mimi.
victims.
Yeah, hey Melissa Hart.
Hey,
Love you
Angry
guys.
Mimi. Hey,
Thank you
Melissa.
guys for coming.
Love
Um,
you too, Angry Mimi.
I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not gonna cry, and I'm sure Tiffany is gonna probably think that's hilarious. But when it comes to your child, there'd be something wrong with me if I wasn't sad right now, right? um, I wanna wait a little longer before I even talk about it because I wanna make sure everybody's here that's coming. Um, Otherwise I can just watch the replay. Cause I'm only gonna talk about it one time, and I never want to fucking talk about it again. Oh, I fucking loathe her. Um, I know I troll her and I make jokes, but pretty much I expect that we keep it on YouTube and not home shit. Not shit that we deal with at home. And when all this took place, I actually was talking to Morris. I told Morris the story, and she and Glitter were the only two that I had told during that time. And I told Glitter on literally my phone. Like, she has my phone number. I have her phone number. I talked to Morris on a DM, like a DM call, you know? It wasn't even a Discord. It was not in her Discord chat. It was nothing in her Discord about it. But that's how she justifies it, right? Anything to justify it, even if it was in her Discord. That makes it okay and fair game to talk about my business, right? Even if I was the one talking about my business, that makes it okay to talk about my business, right? I mean, I didn't talk to her about my business. I had Morris talk to her about my business because TM kept saying over and over again that she had heard Glitter had information, right? Um, she had information on people, and she was probably going to use it on them, and that she was recording and all this blah 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 bullshit. Like, she was some psycho trying to get information on people to share as content because she had her own channel at the time that she really doesn't even use anymore. But anyway, it turned out to be bullshit, and I started getting anxiety. Probably because I ate gummies, right? I had ate gummies and heard some shit like that, and it got me paranoid. And so I had called Morris, and I was like crying, and I told her I'm worried and this and that, and she was like, "Do you want me to talk to Tiffany about it, like just to warn her?" I said, yeah. She's like, I won't tell her any real details. I'm just going to let her know that you had talked to her about this in case something comes out. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I didn't want to deal because it's not easy for me to talk about. Tiffany made a comment in one of her posts asking, why didn't I go up there? Why didn't I go up there? I didn't go to you. Why would I go on a panel? I didn't even want to talk about it on YouTube. Like, I didn't even want YouTube to hear this shit. Because it's none of your businesses. Like seriously, like it's none of your business. None of you. And some of you I love, and some of you I'm getting to know and starting to love, and some of you I love because you've been good to me, and I've been good. We whatever. But it doesn't mean that I want to talk about this. I don't enjoy it. I don't even like talking about it with her. She doesn't like talking about it with me. She's in counseling now. Um, she doesn't live with me. She hasn't lived with me since she was a teenager. She moved in with her grandma like in her teens, her late teens. I had my 31-year-old daughter when I was a kid. By all means, I've never claimed to be a perfect mom, but I'll tell you what, I've always tried to protect them, and especially against him. And he was a horrible alcoholic, very abusive. He used to come home drunk and beat the hell out of me. And he was a disgusting person, very narcissistic. I thought, like, because she was having a rough patch, because she started having a problem with drinking. I thought she was having, he was trying to, he's sober now, according to him. And he was trying to tell me, because we were not talking. And Morris can vouch for this, because Morris is the reason why I started talking to her again. She was like, you need to go and, because I was acting like a coward. I was afraid. I didn't think she wanted to talk to me. I tried and she didn't want to talk to me. I was giving her presents. She didn't want to talk to me for Christmas. I sent her presents for her, even my grandson. She didn't want to talk to me because she was mad. She was mad because I wouldn't agree with how she's behaving when she would drink. And I'm not trying to paint her out to be like anything, but she was clearly going through some stuff. And when I finally made her talk to me, she told me that she had went over there drinking because, and he had told me, he said that she didn't want to be around me because I would judge her for her drinking, and that he was going to handle it because he goes through the steps, the AA and all that, right? So I'm thinking over here over to the side from the phone, because he's calling me. He doesn't live with me. None of them live with me other than my two sons. My two daughters live on their own. Anyway, he calls me and he's telling me, oh yeah, I got this. It'll be fine. And I'm thinking, and he's telling me he's sorry. He knows where he went wrong in life and this and that. And I'm thinking, okay, because I'm about, people giving people chances. I didn't, I was like, okay, I'll let you handle it, I guess, this time. And, for once, it seemed nice for a minute. I should have fucking known better, because he's a liar too. So I just went ahead, let him handle it. And then when I finally get a hold of her, because I left her a note on her door to come talk to me, that we need to talk this out. This is stupid because I love you. We hadn't talked in like a few months and I didn't like it anymore. Like, it's just gone on too long. She came over and she was not in a good way. And She told me what happened. She told me that her dad had told her that, just spend the night here. So she did. And while she was asleep, he did things. Like, he touched inappropriately. And she thought maybe she was dreaming it at first. But I guess that wasn't the case. And long story short, everyone blocked him. I tried to talk her into pressing charges. She doesn't want to do that. I can't make someone do it. I can't go to the police station myself. And I understand why someone wouldn't want to go, because they don't want to be re-victimized all over again. And look at this shit right now. I hate you.
I love you, B.
I love you too, more. And
You
to
got
sit
this,
here
honey.
and put this shit on me when I already blame myself for a lot already. But I try to make up for it every day. Because I always be there for my kids and do whatever I can to make them happy, and my grandchildren. She wouldn't think I was a bad mom. She would tell you, if she even knew this was happening right now, she'd probably beat your ass, Tiffany Marie. She'd beat your fucking ass. She's not one to mess with, I promise.
I know I would.
I would too. Her tiny little ass. Her ass would get crushed. What are you, 5'1", 110 pounds?
Soaking wet.
Right. Well, I'm 5'4".
The bottom line
And
is
I'm definitely not 110. Huh?
this didn't happen in B's home. This didn't happen when her daughter was a child. She was a grown adult when it happened. And TM only heard that B was dealing with some family drama with her daughter's abuse. And then she decided to add lies to it. She tried to convince everybody in the mod room that we had all heard this story before. I guarantee you, I had not heard it. B knows who she told the story to. She knows none of us knew the story.
I'm the one who told TM. I told TM. I told TM in a private chat, in a voice chat. Private. Me and her. That was it. I didn't give her any fucking details. None. I gave her the basics. That was it. So everything that she's fucking saying is all a lie. Clearly.
Every last drop of it.
She changed from her community post. She changed it. Acting like that it was a child and it's a grown-ass girl.
Yep.
She's under there.
She's in her
insinuating
comments.
that it would be okay to contact DCF. Maybe they need to look into things. No, TM. That is going real life. That is what you are doing and is wrong. It is against terms of service, and I hope you get your channel taken for it. Because this is not okay, going and lying to everybody because of your bad behavior online. You did this to you.
Yeah. And you want to advocate for children and victims, but then you put a victim story out? What? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, huh? What about Jeannie and Mary, huh? I wonder how Jeannie and Mary would feel right now. Maybe someone should contact them and let them know that you might use their story against them. What, are you going to say that Jeannie deserved it? Is that what's going to come up next if Jeannie turned on you?
Yeah.
That she totally would. She would. If Jeannie was all of a sudden against TM, she would totally use that and say, well, I guess, Dawn was right about you. I could totally see her saying it. She does it with everything that she even comes in contact with. She went after Nicole. and try to act like she was crazy because she was sad about her dad passing. Who does that? You're sick. You sit there and you talk about KB and say some crazy shit like she was too sensitive because she was sad about her niece passing. You are sick. The list goes on and on. And I don't even know why you try to make up some comment like about how I talked to Glitter and or no Morris and Salty C about it in a call. First of all, Salty C and I just recently started actually talking. Other than that, we only said hi, how are you doing, in passing in a live chat, or maybe once in a while in a Discord, in your Discord. But we really didn't talk that much until recently. So I don't know what the
Stop
fuck you're even
trying.
talking about.
Yeah, stop trying to bring other people in to muddy up things, Tiffany. Nobody else knew about this. Just like you tried to lie and say that I was on a call the night that this all went down and you told this story. Well, guess what? The only mistake you made with that one is KB was on that call, and she knows for a fact I wasn't there. So stop with your lies. You wouldn't have to come up with all these lies if you knew how to act. Act appropriately.
Yeah, I really wish she would come in the chat right now. I wish we could find a way to like have this more exposed so that way she can get it, you know?
I wouldn't be surprised if she comes. She knows this
Good.
channel.
She can come on the panel too. I'd love to have a conversation. Motherfucker.
And she's also trying to say that she didn't even mention that it was your name or that it was who actually did the abuse, but it's in her community post. She did say it.
Mm-hmm.
And you could
Go
try to
back and
change it
read
up.
your own words.
You could try to
It's probably
change it
because
up
she's.
because we have the original and we have the edited version. So go ahead and keep editing. Go ahead.
I, I think it's because she's too high to even remember what she says half the time, or even keep up with her own lies.
The grass is green.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
No, it isn't, Tiffany.
Hmm.
She told you what? She told me, and I I'll delete it out of my mind because why the fuck did you tell me that? I didn't even remember till I saw the post. Yeah, apparently she was telling, like, from what I understand, she was sharing my picture and then telling a whole story in her Discord about my life, which she don't know anything about really, because her and I were never tight like that, ever, gladly, and she probably thinks I'm like sad about it. No, and you can even ask Morris. When Morris told me, "Oh, you can't come in the chats with us anymore," I was like, "It's probably for the best. I don't think we are the same people." Did I not say that?
No, yeah, you did. You did.
I said it's probably better that way so we can all get along.
Because
It
she
was my
kept
way of
telling.
nicely saying I don't really like her anyway. It's okay. I just tolerate her for you guys.
Yeah.
And I was the one that
And
talked
just so
Morris into
Tiffany
going.
knows, as she
Wait, wait,
keeps
wait.
saying,
Sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. I have to say this. Just so you know, Tiffany, Morris tried to tell me
go ahead.
that she didn't like you at first and that to watch out for you. She didn't like the fact that you were a racist pig. And I was like, people change. I don't know. Let's give her a second chance. Like I was the one that said that shit. And I regret it because then eventually I was like, wow, she's probably right about her. Anyway, sorry, go on, KB.
I just want to set the record straight. I am no stranger to B's daughter. So this narrative that I went on a panel and
That's true.
told a story about B's daughter and I'm a stranger, that is not true. So
That
again,
is,
Tiffany doesn't have her facts straight. She's
yeah.
making this up. Ask Nana Six. She said she had never heard this story. This story was not discussed in Discord. The
Nope.
reason that B was worried about glitter was because Tiffany is the one that scared her to death of glitter.
Well, I was stoned. Otherwise, I probably would have been a little bit more clearer in the head.
Well, I totally don't expect Nana to come clean of anything because
No,
clearly she
she
knows all
hides behind
this.
them.
They all
She,
know all this. They all know what the fuck she's doing. And they still sit in that fucking Discord and coddle her fucking nuts.
and they
They're
want to
just
be.
as bad
They
as
say
she
they're,
is.
and they want to act like they're Christian. That's what really kills me.
Yeah.
Don't do the prayer hands bullshit no more. You don't pray. You don't care. And if you did, you don't treat people this way. That's not how you treat people. And maybe you need to go to church more or pray more. I don't fucking know. I'm not much of a one. I don't claim I'm like a Christian. I really don't. I do believe that that I am spiritual and I care about people and I try to be the best person I possibly can. But it's just so gross.
Well, I
So
definitely ain't no damn
hypocritical.
Christian either. But I do know that God don't like ugly. It ain't too fucking fine or pretty. Just saying.
Yeah.
And Tiffany, right now, bitch, you acting real fucking ugly. Ugly as fuck.
Gross. Fucking gross. I really hope nothing ever happens to your child and someone uses it against you.
Hmm. Karma's a bitch.
I hope your child has a beautiful and long, healthy life and he thrives. I really do.
And gets the fuck away from your ass.
Exactly. I hope
Fucking psycho.
I know you talked about how smart he was. He sounds like a really smart young man. I hope he knows what he's living with and for that reason gets the fuck away from you. Because you're one sick individual. You might want to tell Jody Sue, by the way, too, that you are the one that really spun a huge narrative. I don't know how she doesn't know it.
Right.
To go after her and terrorize and all that to her children.
Terrorize and torment.
Yeah, that came a lot from you. It was like a fucking witch hunt. And I hated it. I think I vocalized that so many times. Matter of fact, in your Discord, that's one of the things I did say. I was like, wow, I'm just pretty much sick of watching Jody Sue. Anybody else? Anybody else? I think I remember saying that quite a few times. Like, oh, it's Jody Sue again? Yeah, I think I'm going to go watch something else. Because I don't care about what Jody Sue is doing.
Me either. Find some is true. Who does
God.
that? But call yourself an advocate.
Right. Like, and you bring Jody up like everybody's still victimizing her. By the way, she had what, like 20 people in her damn in her live stream. And like you bring her up like she's been victimized as of recently, when by the way, as of recently it was you that victimized her. And then it's like you're bringing up the dead. Like no one cared anymore. And here you want to like make people care about some shit why are we repeating ourselves? Look, if that's what you want to do, cool. But stop bringing other people into it. Stop starting shit with people. You wanted to do true crime? No one was going to stop you. We can't stop you from talking about Summer. Can't stop you talking about, other children. But you can't go around talking about other people, especially lying on them. If you're going to talk about someone's story, you tell the truth. And you have fucking receipts. And you have no receipts. Matter of fact, I have screenshots of our last conversation. And your fucking story then was wrong. Because in that DM, you're saying it's my dad or some shit. And I'm like, huh? First of all, you don't even know where the fuck my dad is. You know why? Because I don't even know where the fuck my dad is. So shut the fuck up.
And if you got all these damn receipts, post them, Tiffany. Go ahead and do a search through your fucking Discord and post them. Go ahead.
You want to talk about KB talking about my story and how she can talk on my story like she knows my story. You don't know anything about my story. KB knows a lot about my story because I talk to KB almost every single day. She has my actual phone number. She could call me anytime, just like I have hers. You don't have mine, but guess what? I have yours now. I might be giving you a call soon,
Just to
and
say
then
hi.
you'll have mine. And you can call me anytime you want and say
Mhm.
whatever you want, and it's okay. It's okay. I'll let you do that. I don't care. You pass around my phone number, though, it's going to be a problem. I'll pass around yours right back. See, that's the thing. You can fuck with me. All you're doing is fueling me. You think you're going to shut me down? You're just pissing me off. Because where you're going to get over this really soon because it's going to get boring or whatever because you're on to the next victim. You already accomplished what you thought you accomplished. The thing is, I'm going to still be there in the background, brewing, conjuring, and thinking about my next move and watching you. And yeah, exactly. I'll be watching you. But
Another
at the same
thing that
time,
a lot of people don't know about with the stupid narrative that Tiffany is trying to run lately, like you guys were talking about Jody Sue, is I
ew,
remember because I was in all of the discords. Jenny and Adrian, for the record, wanted to stop covering Jody. They stopped. Guess who kept going live about Jody? Tiffany.
of
As
course.
early as January. So everything she's saying right now on her lives is a bold face lie.
Go figure. Everything is a lie. The check is a lie. What else is a lie? Oh yeah, 423 Chase. You showed him pics too? Wow. Hmm. Interesting.
I wonder if they all
That
got the same pics.
it's like a thing you do. That's why the Azo meme is there. It's a thing you do. Quit putting your pics out there, Tiffany. It's not like I showed a booby shot. Holy crap. I could have done something really dirty and shared Gigi's shit after she shared my name. And I don't even care if people know my name is Belinda, but my nickname is B. And even people in the real life world around me call me B. My friends do. So, the fuck? The last part, the S, stands for my maiden last name. You want that next? I can give it to you.
Don't get that bitch the satisfaction.
I'm not. I'm toying. I'm just really mad. I'm so mad. But I'm not mad and crying no more.
The thing
I'm just
is
mad.
Tiffany failed because what she wanted to do was hurt B, and she didn't. She actually went after a assault victim. That's what she did today.
Right. If my daughter knew about this, she would probably be pretty devastated, honestly. So, good accomplishment there. You're a horrible person. I hope she never sees this live. One can only pray. But she got what she wanted, right? Me talking about it. She's saying all I want to do is talk about it, but you're the one that brought it up. How manipulative. The reason I'm talking about it is because I'm going to clear my name. I didn't do shit. I don't really care. And if people don't want to believe me, then that's on them. That's their fucking loss. You go ahead and learn your hard lesson with her. And then you can come talk to me. I might forgive you just because you're ignorant. But I definitely will never forgive that bitch.
Well, not me. I'm blocking everybody that fucking supports that bitch.
Well, I've been
Everybody. I don't
blocking
give a fuck.
motherfuckers. I've definitely been blocking people lately. people I thought that were cool at one time, those motherfuckers are blocked.
If you want to support trash, then you can go in my fucking trash. Goodbye.
I love Wars. She's just like so matter of fact.
Straight up. No bullshit.
Yeah. Oh fuck, guys. I'm so glad y'all came and thank you for coming. I'm sorry about all the stupid crazy shit that y'all are listening to. Or like I said, I really wish this was a more cheery stream. I promise in the future it shall be. I don't really want to focus on her too much. I mean, other than maybe sharing a stupid meme. I'm not an ugly person, but I do hold a grudge. Let's just pray that I don't hold it for very long. Does anybody have any questions? I'd be happy to answer. I don't care how hard the question is. You go ahead and ask it, because I'd rather just get it out here versus have to answer it or answer a question later on when I'm really not feeling that shit.
No chase, baby. No chase. If I still smoke, I tell you to smoke a Newport afterwards.
So she told Fizzle about it. Yeah, she did. She told Fizzle about it. TM needs to be exposed. People need to know how evil she is. I agree, Melissa Hart. Thank you, Angry Mimi. You're a really sweet lady. You've always been very nice to me. Is the wedding off? Definitely. But Donnie, you, me, and Morris and KB are still getting married.
Yeah, baby. It's chicken for
Like
dinner.
that Fizzle. Morris is going to be the one cooking chicken for dinner. That's how we know it's Freaky
We might
Night.
as well get married. We might as well get married. We're having
Oh
sex
yeah,
in
that's another
Discord.
thing. Yeah, that's another thing. You attacked it. You
That's when all
attacked
that
my
happened.
friends. Wait. Hold on. I want to address that shit. You attacked my friends, KB and Morris, for sleeping in a voice chat and try to call them like secret lovers and shit, but in a nastier way. I'm putting it nicely right now, by the way. Making it PG style, not Prairie Garden. You know what I mean? Rated PG. And
Not
that
the
was just vile,
homophobic
dude.
way she put it.
Very homophobic. So we know you're a homophobe now and a racist. You're gross. That shit was gross and vile. And what the fuck is that bullshit about Morris's paper plates? And you talking shit about Donnie's smoke alarm? What the fuck is wrong with you? Who are you to judge? Don't you live in a duplex or some shit? Who are you? You ain't no bitch who lives in Beverly Hills.
She don't even cook.
Get the fuck off your high horse. Yeah, you don't even cook. You don't even cook for your kid. Oh, what do you want to order, baby? Why don't you go spend time with your child? Hang out with him a bit. Why don't you ask him about his life? Or go out of the house. Leave YouTube and Discord, because if you're not on YouTube, she'll be like, oh, I've been gone a while. You really haven't been. You've been lurking around and you've been sitting in Discord for days and days and days and days. I know, because I was there and you were always there. So when did you ever spend time with your kid? Other than you'd hear him, you'd say, hi, honey. Do you know what you want for dinner? Okay. That was it. That's all I would ever hear in those voice chats of you and him.
Yep. Wasn't very much.
No, it wasn't very much. My friends, they hear me interacting with all my kids and my grandkids, and they see pictures, and you're like, don't share nothing. You're full of fucking shit. Because in text chat, everyone was sharing everything. I have a picture of Gigi in her fucking lingerie. Really? Don't share pictures. Don't share your life. Gigi sitting there talking about how she's getting banged by some dude.
Hmm.
Really? Hadn't had sex in how long?
Bang, bang,
We want to
bang.
talk about people's business? I'll put that out there. But that's still not even nearly as disgusting of the business that you shared of mine. Nothing that I have could even touch what you have touched of mine. So you're right. I cannot top you on that because I'm just not that disgusting. Because if I was, I would have shared that picture of Gigi in a lingerie and I would have gave out her full name, which by the way I have. So I'm just not like you guys.
Tiffany has a lot of pet peeves, Fizzle. A lot of them. You can't
Oh
talk
God.
too much. You can't talk too little. Like, there's no in between. Like, you have to be perfect. Everything has to be perfect.
Oh yeah, everything's gotta be perfect. And you never know what is perfect because it changes from day to day because she's bipolar like a motherfucker.
Straight up.
She thinks you're her friend one minute, next minute she don't even want you as her friend. She likes this person over here to the left. One minute she wants to be with AB, the next minute, she wants to be with BK. Get the fuck out of here, dude. And BK didn't even want, dude, that was so funny. I'm so glad. I clapped. I clapped real hard because he cut your ass loose.
Like the whore you are.
I hear her meatballs are dry.
I love you, Poppy.
Can't help it. I love you too,
I
boo.
don't know. I've heard her meatballs will just beat the fuck up, but I didn't see it for myself. I'm just saying, rumor has it. That's what I heard. And she hates that everybody's talking about her vagina, but she's the one that put the shit out there. You talking about me putting my shit out there? Bitch, you put your shit out there and then you confirm it like a dumbass. Like, first of all, nobody even knew that was you on the Azo. Okay? No names. People asked. I said, it's an inside joke. Never even put your name. Didn't even tag you. Nothing. Some people had no clue what the fuck they're even looking at. They didn't know what the Azo was about. It was an inside joke for people, for me inside Discord.
Yep.
Because it's my page. And I only have, 150 fucking subs? Like, you have 17K? Really?
Right. And you worried about 150 people, if that came and looked at that? If that?
That's all. Yeah, if that's all your Azo. Or maybe the fact that you saw my numbers slightly picking up a bit because people saw the drama and wanted to get a part of it. I don't fucking know. I can't help that they think that you're dirtbag too. I think I have only one person that's come over so far and has tried to slightly defend you. But they weren't even defending you. They actually were bashing you and AB. Don't know who they were, but they made their stock account 3 days ago. I let it slide because I mean you can think what you want about AB. That's fine. I mean I don't agree. AB is not in cahoots with her behind the scenes and plotting this crazy shit. No, AB's at home doing AB's thing. Making his cookies and try to do his orders and taking care of his daughter. That's what he's doing. A
And
lot
not
more
thinking about
productive
it.
than you, Tiffany.
Mhm.
What's sad is you're not going to go anywhere and he will thrive. He will keep growing. And you're going to be just right where you are right now because miserable people like you don't get very far.
At all.
They eventually just burn all their bridges.
Yeah, that post about lip lock.
Dude,
And
I agree, Fizzle.
in
Yes.
all honesty, like I'm not even like a true fan of lip lock, but I keep it cordial, right? I keep it cool. I keep it cool with everybody. But that post that she did with lip lock, that was low, dude. That was low.
Yeah, that was really gross.
That was
I
low
like
as
Lip
fuck.
Lock. I like Lip Lock. She's funny. I didn't know what to think of her at first because I don't know. She kind of just came out of nowhere, but it was okay, Like, and then I started watching some of her stuff, and it was actually funny. Like, I think the lady's pretty funny. Like, I love her relationships with her cats. I can appreciate it. And she's got a heart, so I mean,
Well,
she's never said anything that vile to Tiffany. Like, Tiffany takes the shit to the next level. It's like you say one thing, and she's gonna take everything to the whole other level just to shit on you as much as possible. Like, you're gonna feel her wrath. What sounds like a psychopath.
she is psycho. She needs to go check herself in.
Maybe someone should do a freaking wellness check on her ass. I'm not gonna be the one that makes the call. I'm just saying she's the one that seems like a fucking loose cannon, losing her fucking mind over there. It's literally just some memes, man. It's just me talking my shit. Why do you care if you didn't ever like me or trust me, right? Why do you care what I think? Unless it's true and it bothers you. I think that might be the problem. I'm pretty much not even bothered anymore. I've said and seen all I need to see and say.
Don't nobody fear that bitch, Johnny. Not for real. Nah. That bitch
No,
don't
I'm
scare
not
me.
scared of her. She don't
Come
scare
on
me
over.
either.
I'll even
She,
invite you in. Come on in.
it's just like she tried to say even AB was abusive. Remember?
Yeah. And how I support her abuser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Are you feeling any better? Sorry. Did you take any cold medicine?
Huh?
Did you take any cold medicine?
There's not really anything to take anymore.
Oh, I'll pick up some tomorrow. I'm sorry. I'll see if I can look and see if they have any. We have Alka-Seltzer Cold Plus.
Yeah, that's the basic one. Well, I can't.
Oh, okay.
Ain't
I'll
no
make
word.
sure to pick up something.
Ain't nobody worried about TM. Fizzle. Not for real. That
No,
bitch
that's
ain't
all
on
right.
shit. She ain't about
I'm
shit.
just,
She ain't never gonna be shit.
yeah, it's fine. I just was mad because the fact I even had to feel like I had to talk about this at all when I shouldn't even be the one talking about it. It's not my business. I mean, it is, but it's not my story to tell.
And it wasn't her fucking story to tell. How would she like it
Nope.
if somebody tried to tell her so-called assault charge? Since she wanted to tell everybody else's story. Let's tell
Right.
Tiffany's.
Right.
The fuck?
It's just fucking insane. Maybe she's mad because she can't find a record on me.
Because you know they've been looking because that's what the fuck they do.
Oh, yeah. But they couldn't find shit because I don't have shit. I thought for sure she would probably try to use the thing where like when her and I first started talking and I shared the story about when I was a teen and I tripped on acid for the first time and last time and I got arrested for curfew. Never did that again. Love you too, Annabella. Love you. Finding Summer's truth. I'm glad you all came.
Sassy true crime. I like that.
What TM doesn't get or doesn't have enough foresight to think about is how is she going to keep covering true crime? She puts all of this public evidence out on the open. You think people aren't going to tell victims' families what she supports?
Right. I know if I ever like anyone in my family goes missing or myself, please don't take it to her.
Please, Jesus.
Please. Because
Whew.
she'll never find me, and if anything, she'll just lie about my story.
Right. She been sending everybody the wrong fucking way. Fuck.
She
Great.
may try to own your story.
Oh, God.
Right.
Right.
Try to make it her own. Mm. I remember a time when. Shut the fuck up.
I wonder if she really is, if she saw her age progression photo yet.
She needs to, so she knows what the fuck she'll look like when she gets old.
Yeah.
Hideous.
A Hagley witch.
Hmm.
I am glad I found out about her, Angry Mimi. But I discovered what kind of person she was a while ago, and I don't know. I tolerated it.
I just wish I would have found out sooner. I mean, I guess I already knew before I even went in, but I actually tried to give her a chance. I really did,
She did.
but she showed her true colors, and all because I didn't feel as if AB abused her. She told me to get the fuck out of Discord, but she's telling everybody I left. I left on my own. I mean, I did, but you did tell me to get the fuck out.
Before she kicked you.
Yeah, before she kicked me, bitch. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
give you that satisfaction.
And then she talked shit. I watched it in real time. I was modding for AB. He was live. And I watched it in real time as she was bashing AB and saying she was done and sharing a video of where he tells her he didn't know what she was sending him in DM, and like, why does he have to play it? You're not telling me anything, and what are you, my mom? And she got that he was abusive out of that. And that was her reason for being done with him. And Morris was like, oh, maybe you're just kind of reading into it wrong, and I'm thinking, maybe it's just his way of saying, tell me what is going on in the video, maybe I'll share it. I mean, anyway, um, it's just all bullshit. I saw it in real time though that she was like saying this to Morris after Morris had said that, and then Morris left. That was the funny part. Morris left, and she still was going off on Morris,
Yeah,
and
she
didn't
was.
even realize Morris had left. And then went into how about money that she had helped Morris and this and that. Morris sent that money back, by the way,
Yeah, she sent
and
me
she
a
never
fifty
asked
dollar.
for it.
She sent me a $50 cash app for putting her cash app in her chat because she had made so much money that day.
Hmm.
She said, "I never would have made that money without you, Morris. Thank you." She sent me $50, and I told her how much I appreciated it because I had been on hard time. But I never told anybody. That was my first time ever telling her that. And as a matter of fact, I was on a voice chat with KB, and I was crying because of the fact that she sent me money. And she sent me another $50 cash app. Told me to go get some more of the personal stuff that I need. And I thanked her and I told her to stop. Like, stop sending me money. Just stop.
Yeah, it was making her feel bad, actually.
Yeah, because I really don't like asking for help from nobody. Because I don't like people that throw shit in your face. I don't like that. So,
And then and that's exactly what happened.
yeah.
As soon as she was gone, she was like, I even tried to help her.
Yeah.
I sent her $250 cash apps and this and that and this is how she and then I told Morris, I said that bitch is mentioning money right now. And
And I politely
so
sent that shit back to her.
yeah, she sent it back to her and I just was like she had at that point took me out of text chat. I think she figured out that I was probably lurking because I was. And I ended up in YouTube chat. So I was like, YouTube mod chat. So I was like, man, fuck this place. I got all I needed to know. I'm gone. And I just fucking left. Next thing you know, I don't know, it was like a day or two had gone by. I'm not even 100% sure. I have screenshots and I can always dig them out. It was two cash app. We had donated some money towards um
Nicole.
Nicole's gift for her father passing, and we were all trying to participate in that. I sent two $20 cash apps from me and Morris, and she sent it back with pretty much like "fuck you," "you're not going to participate in this shit" or whatever. Some two nasty messages. She made sure she did it in two different times instead of like just a regular $40 cash app because she had so much to say, right? And like, you will not be participating in Nicole's present. Okay, whatever. And because I had supposedly disrespected Nicole, she spun like this whole story like I disrespected Nicole, and because of that, I'm going to use what I know about your daughter, which you didn't know the right story. I actually, you know what? I probably can look.
Oh, she just dropped herself.
Oh, for
Welcome
fuck's
back.
sakes. Ugh. I have a real bad problem with accidentally exiting out. Sorry, guys. Um, I have screenshots somewhere. I don't know. I can't. I guess I can't leave this screen. Otherwise, it'll get me out of here again. But where was I? What was the screenshots about? Oh,
When we
what
sent
she said
when
to me.
yeah.
Well, then she sent me right after the screenshot. She sends me this nasty message about I'm gonna hurt you like you hurt Nicole, and started bringing up all the bullshit that you're hearing now about whatever. And I didn't even like read all of it. I was just so annoyed with just the conversation about Nicole that I was like, when did I disrespect Nicole? You don't even know what you're fucking talking about. I'm not having you gaslight me and this and that. And then I told her she was an abusive narcissist, and and then at that point, Morris like block her, just block her ass. So I'm like,
While
okay,
she's
so I
talking,
blocked
because
her.
she hates that shit.
Yeah, because I was on a voice call with Morris. She's like, go ahead. She's like, block her, and I blocked her right in mid sentence of whatever novel she was writing. And then I
Yeah.
guess KB, I think KB, weren't you in the call when that happened? And she was pissed.
Yeah.
Is
Oh
KB
yeah,
still like it? Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. So that was nice to hear because KB was like also in the background letting us know what was going on. You didn't know that though, did you, TM?
Mm.
Your supposed weak link over there.
Mm.
I think we should ask Nicole about her gift certificate that, the 350 $400 gift certificate and the gift or whatever she got from all her friends for Thanksgiving that Nicole never got.
Well, to make it clear, I did get the $250 gift certificate, and I was very thankful. I cried. I told everybody, thank you so much. I didn't know who all got it because all it said was um, from the girls. And I was very thankful because I was going through a hard time. My dad had just passed, and I really wasn't around, and I thought it was very thankful. And come to find out, it was KB's idea in the first place. So I'm very thankful for that. I didn't know if anyone else gave. I guess people in other parts of the Discord gave, and I'm sorry I didn't know that. So I just said thank you to that one group of girls. However, I didn't get anything from Thanksgiving. So TM can show you the receipts. Ask her for the receipts that she sent me all these messages from you guys, because I never got them. I was already out of Discord, and she definitely didn't text them to me. So I mean, she's lying to you guys and saying I didn't say thank you for these things. Well, she never sent them. And
Right.
I was away when all that happened with you guys. Unfortunately, when the whole breakup happened, I had just lost my dad a couple days earlier, so I really wasn't in Discord. I wasn't around. I didn't really come back until November, and I took a day, and at first I was kind of defending Tiffany because I wasn't sure, like, so much had happened, and I wasn't sure what happened. And then I started to realize that all these lies were being told. So I took a day and a half, and I looked through the whole time I was gone, because my dad was in the hospital from August on. So I hadn't been there. And when I started to find out all these vile things and these lies that were said, and then I started to talk to people like AB in private, and he sent me the real receipts of their conversation and the real apology that he actually gave, not the one that TM decided not to include when she showed screenshots of what AB was saying to her. The whole thing was a lie. And she had told me things that she'd never told anyone else, just like I know for a fact, especially since they're in chat. I know Sassy was just in here not that long ago. Tiffany wanted to keep going after Jody after August 28th, when Sassy and Jenny said they didn't want to talk about Jody anymore because they thought it had triggered her, and they did not want to cause any issues for Jody's children. So they decided to stop. And I know this because I was in private chats with them. And then, however, Tiffany was the one that wanted to keep going on. So everything she's telling right now is another set of lies. So my suggestion would be for those girls to do some digging on your own, because you're not being told the truth.
And I encourage Tiffany, I encourage you, any receipt that you think that you have, please put it out.
For real.
Any,
We want to see
any
it.
of them.
I
Put
want
it
to
all
see it.
out, Tiffany.
We
Yeah,
need to compare.
I
We
want to
need to
see it
compare
too.
notes. I want to compare notes with you because we got a lot of shit too. Because KB recorded and also took screenshots before she ever even left, and took a lot out of her because it went against her grain. We
She
like
didn't want to
we're
do
like
it
she didn't, but I was like, please, we need this.
because
Everybody
we
was
knew you was gonna do this shit. We knew
exactly, and
because
I thank
that's
her.
what you do. Sorry.
And I have yet to share them with anybody. There's a couple of people on panel, okay, one person on panel that had asked me to get a conversation and screenshot it, and I wouldn't do it. And
Right.
almost lost, I felt like I was going to lose the friendship over it. I'm sure I wouldn't have, but I went ahead and did it. Didn't tell her till like a month later that I did go ahead and do the screenshots. But that's just because I had never really participated in stuff like that. But I do want to clarify something, Nicole. The gift certificate for you was not my idea. The gifts, I thought we should do something for your main girl who had lost her daughter. And I was told that Tiffany doesn't like to handle money. And a month later, when everything happened with you, I don't know. We were all talking about it. I don't know exactly whose idea it was, but I don't want to take sole credit for it being my idea because I think we just talked about doing something, whether it was flowers or whatever. But it was my idea for Main Girls, which she wouldn't do.
Which I really hated not doing something for her because I watched a video of her talking about her daughter and it just broke my heart because during that time I had a daughter of the same age. Like she's 23 now. but she was like 22, I believe, is what her daughter passed away at. And it just, oh, I felt that pain for her. That's like a mother's worst nightmare to lose their child.
It's a pain like no other.
I don't, I've had, a couple miscarriages. But it was within the first trimester and it was sad, but I don't feel like it's nearly the same like when it's you know what I mean? I, you feel your baby growing. Maybe if it was like that, then it would be different. But it was within like the first 4 weeks, 6 weeks. Um, Not saying that doesn't cause pain or anything, but comparably, like someone who's like further along, or a person who's gone full term, or a person that's raised a child, that's just a lot.
And did we clarify that Salty had nothing, didn't know anything about B's story? Wow,
I did. Yeah, I
Tiffany was
mentioned
writing
it.
comments about me that I can't fucking respond to because she's got me blocked. Why you blocking me, Tiffany?
Right. Like as if Morris is ever out to harass anyone. Because she's scared. She's a coward. She doesn't want to face us because she knows she has nothing but, lies.
She ain't got shit. Nothing.
She's
Not
got
a
no
fucking
receipts.
thing.
She's sitting here saying, I have receipts. I have stuff
Well, put them
I
out
can
then.
show.
Put them
She
out.
always talks about it, never shows shit. Never
I,
shows shit. I have shit. I just don't want all that shit on my channel. I don't even want her ass on my channel. I'd like to clean up all that shit. That's not even why I made that fucking channel in the first place. Now it's like infested, like a disease. I'm gonna have to like burn sage on my channel. Get all the fucking demons out.
all I know is that bitch is disgusting. And if I didn't hate her ass before, I definitely hate her ass now. And I hold grudges. And I don't let them bitches go. Believe that.
What links?
Yeah, that bitch blocks everybody.
Not today, Satan.
With Tiffany and her satin sheets.
Her nasty satin sheets.
Fuck.
Nasty as fuck.
Always trying to act so fucking bougie and shit.
How dare I say she had a UTI? Oh my god. Like no one's ever had one. She acts like it's a venereal disease. I should have put it on a. I didn't even make them, but whoever made them should have put them on a monostat box. That would have been better.
Yeah, because that bitch is a whole yeast infection. There's all kinds of fungus. She just grows and grows. Ugh.
Satin's advocate. Someone said satin. Say satin.
Sat.
Oh, that's funny. Is that Chucky? What the hell picture is that? Go to that.
Yeah,
Satin's advocate.
that's Chucky.
That's hilarious as fuck. Satin.
Satin.
Yes, for yeast infections. Monostat.
Sure, I'll
Thank
drop a
you.
link.
Find Summer's Truth. Love you. Thank you for coming in.
Love you too, Angry Mimi.
Yep, love you, Angry Mimi. Who wants a link? Drop that link.
Donnie was making another suggestion.
Anyone has anything they want to add, Morris will drop the link. Hell yeah, you know it, Donnie. Drop it like it's hot. She said, "Floof, stop. Itchy ass and all." That's from the herpes. I'm gonna go low at this point. It's about to get vulgar. Just fair warning. I'm gonna have to do like trigger warnings on my next videos. Trigger warning might get really vulgar. Swearing like a sailor, saying nasty ass sick shit over here. Don't know if you can handle it. How is my phone only on 25%? I'm plugged in. It's like it doesn't want to charge.
Yeah, the shit sucks up a lot of your battery.
Does it? Damn. We were playing on it earlier. Satin don't ever want her.
No, he sure fuck don't. He'd kick her ass out. Be like, bitch, be gone.
Me too, Gavel Geeks. Gavel, if you end up going live after the 15th, I will join your panel, girl. Just letting you know, I'm going to say that shit right now. Just let me know the time and day. And I'm trying. I can't guarantee. I'm trying to do Summer's Day. So hopefully we can meet in person.
Donnie said, "Is it plugged into the wall?"
Plugged into the wall.
Yeah, your phone.
Like a vibrator?
Oh wow. I didn't know this was that kind of stream, B.
It's becoming that kind of stream. I have to laugh at life at this point. I can't take it anymore. It's all ridiculous. It's all lies. Oh, hi, babe.
Hi.
So you remember that threat that Tiffany said that she's gonna put out if like if I ever, what was it? What was those words? If I don't know. She said that if I ever did something ever again, I guess, I don't know, piss her off or whatever, she was going to put out that bullshit story about my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all over her shit. I took screenshots.
Piece of shit, bitch.
Total slander.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Slander.
Apparently, she was a child living under my house.
A child?
A child, yeah.
When was she a child living in this house?
I don't know, man.
When was she living with us?
I don't know, man. She hasn't lived with me for a while. Since I've been with you, she's never lived with us.
I should call her and ask, like, oh, when did this happen?
No, please don't call her because she does not know. I don't want to put her in this.
I'm lost. I live here. I didn't know this happened.
See, you guys hear this? He just came home from work. He only vaguely knows what's going on.
It's all good. That woman can go fuck herself sideways.
Damn, I like his style.
Did you guys hear that? He's a Pisces, like
with
baby.
no lube.
Yeah.
Because Tiffany likes it raw.
Morris said with no lube because Tiffany likes it raw.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I got a really big knife she can do that with.
A knife?
Yeah.
Where?
Up her coochie, her ass, I don't care.
Ew, no, okay, you're taking it totally another level. Stop it, okay. You need to get out. Bye. Bye. Okay, we ain't going gory. This is not like some weird, sick, like a hack movie or something. My God. See, she don't want to call my husband. It'll scare her.
Yeah, since Tiffany's in the business of calling husbands.
Yeah. Hey, one time, this woman he thought was about to try to like we were trying to. The funny thing is, like, I lived in Florida. I met him. He tried to like break up this girl fight, and these girls were crazy. They were like drunk, and like one of them was like vandalizing the other girl's car, like breaking off her windshield wipers and antennas and shit, and like had her in a headlock. So this girl breaks this antenna off the girl's car, and I was trying to help him break it up too, because I'm thinking he's a guy, he needs a girl in there to like keep it more, like, I don't know. I just feel like a guy should not probably get too physically involved in that. And he saw that this girl had the antenna, and it looked like she was taller than me, and her back was to him, like she was about to whip me with it. So he instantly had an instinct, put her in a headlock, and told her to calm down till the cops came. And he's just protective that way. We look back and laugh at it. I mean, the girl was fine, and she wasn't mad afterwards. She's like, "Okay, I'm calmed down. I'm calmed down," and he let her go. But the police came, and we had explained the whole thing, and they got one of them got in trouble for vandalizing the car. It was just full craziness. But that's just the kind of guy he is. He has my back.
And that's all that matters.
Hey, B,
Yeah.
I forgot that I was up here and I was sitting there trying to send you messages and chat. I got to get used to this stuff. Can you check your back messages, please?
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's okay. Just don't say anything.
I already did.
I know.
Oh shit. And she hit back again.
She did. Nicole's gone too.
Yeah. I mean, I think we pretty
And
much.
Jenny,
Sorry, go ahead.
B, Morse, B, Jenny is asking, is it okay to share this on her wall?
I said go ahead. Go ahead, huh? You go right ahead. Share away.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
her.
going to jump down. I'll be in chat.
Well, we're probably gonna
Okay.
end up ending this. I don't know if he's done, but
Um. Yeah, I'm terrible at kicking myself. The back button. Thank you, Fizzle. I really appreciate you saying that. I think you guys are pretty great too.
yeah,
And I'm sorry, Jenny, that you're going through this bullshit, but I think it's really just deflection and her trying to, attack someone just to have a comeback. It's unfortunately that way. That's what she does. She needs to get the attention off the fact that she is a shitty person for writing a fake check for a missing 5-year-old's reward fund that she wants to claim godmother of.
children. Yeah, I think she really sucks as a person. Cause I just don't know who tries to tell the next motherfucker story. Like who does that?
She's just mad because she doesn't know how to troll.
No, she doesn't know how to take a troll.
She knows how to take a troll, but she don't really know how to troll. She just takes things into a dark, disgusting, like, level. That to me is not trolling. When you're a troll, you're like, you're, I
You're
don't know.
just trolling.
I'm just trolling. My kids troll me. I troll them. I just naturally troll. It's really just a bad habit I've done for years, honestly. To a degree, it's entertaining. I don't know. I just don't try to take it too far. I don't take my trolling real life though. That's to me is not trolling. That's just being a fucking asshole.
Yeah, Gavel. Most of the shit that she does doesn't help Summer. Like
I
I don't know
agree.
what the fuck she thinks she's doing. She's not helping Summer. She's not
At
helping
all.
Summer at all. If anything, she's making it worse.
Mhm. Definitely.
And I really don't know who
Yeah.
lies on a child's
I
name
only eat a
and
little bit of
fake
it.
check. Like who does that? I don't get it. And then you can't even apologize. And it's not even apologize to us. You need to apologize to Summer. Because
Right.
that's who you
That's
disrespected was Summer.
dude. That's all I've ever asked. Apologize to Summer
Right.
that you
I don't
claim
need
that
no
you
sorry
love.
ass apology. I don't need that shit. You can keep it. But you need to
Right. I don't.
apologize to Summer.
I agree. Yep. Well, she can never apologize to me. I'll never accept it.
No. That bitch ain't got shit
Like
to say to me.
like I said, she could drop off, be on fire, and I could walk by with a full bladder. I wouldn't even piss on her to put it out.
Mm-mm. I wouldn't even spit on that bitch.
Nope. I just watch that bitch burn and wave. Goodbye.
But if that's it, we can go. I mean, that pretty much sums everything up. Tiffany's a piece of shit. She
Total
needs to
piece of
go
shit.
get laid, go get fucked. She needs to do all that.
Or fuck
She's too
herself.
bitchy. She's too bitchy.
Maybe I'll go and look for some good vibrator ads and make recommendations on my wall. Be like, hey, you should try this out. It might make you a lot happier person. Like the rose. I hear the rose is a really great item. I don't know anything about it. I don't own one, but it's been recommended to me.
Hmm. It has. I heard it's wonderful.
You going to bed? Crimes and consequences? Night, hun. Thank you for coming.
Good night,
I
crimes.
appreciate you. Love you. I can't think of anything that she's
Yeah.
helped that she's done. I can't. I honestly can't. I know flip flop. I don't think there's really anything other than in the beginning. I felt like she was doing Summer some justice. I don't know. I guess after the marathon is when she just started taking a huge shit, and I should have known something from there.
Yeah, she just started going downhill and she just did a whole fucking.
She had me fooled. I thought she was a really cool person. It's really sad and depressing because I remember when I first watched her on Molly, and I thought this girl is really smart, and she really cares about kids. And I couldn't stand really listening to Molly, and I was just like, we were watching Cash Gurnan because I had done a search on Cash Gurnan, and that had popped up because I never watched Molly before. And so I mainly watched, and my husband used to be like, who is that obnoxious lady on TV? And I'd be like, that's Molly. I'm not watching for her. I'm watching for the other one. Like, she's more level-headed. And look at where we are today.
Hmm.
It's just crazy. Like, what the fuck? How did I ever think that she was the smart, caring person? And I think it's because she hides behind these victims and these missing children to paint that she's like this decent, good person, when really she's just absolutely the biggest piece of shit on YouTube.
Yeah, she definitely wears a whole fucking mask. And
She's a
unfortunately,
bad. She's a
well,
badge. That shit. Piece of shit badge.
fortunately, it's nights like this where that mask just falls completely off. And she shows exactly who the fuck she is. Because that's who she is all the time. This ain't nothing new.
I
this is
know,
she
Fizzle.
all the time.
I know, Fizzle. She did try to. They all try to tell us.
Yeah, John and so many others. So many
They
others.
all try to tell us, and but she made it out like John was like this stalker. Like, oh, she had us doing like this whole thing. I think I've already told you about this, Fizzle. Had us doing this whole thing on John. Like, it took a whole day of reporting, and we all had assignments because he was, and that she didn't do anything with it, but she had like like timestamps. We had like a whole section for all these timestamps under categories of videos or whatever, and I don't know, man. It was crazy. She claimed he was a stalker, obsessed with her. Everyone's obsessed with her, according to her, though. I've learned that. Like, 80s, according to her, is obsessed. Totally ridiculous. I doubt he even really thinks about her. I hate even bringing anything about TM to him because I know how much he's just so, like, over it and done. He's sick of it.
I think we all are. Like, shit.
For real. Like, I was, dude. So this is the crazy part. So before she came out of her coffin, right? I had gotten a a comment from TM under a video I had dropped like a month and a half ago that I had gotten from someone else. I'm not going to say who. Um, they were like, I don't really want. I thought it was hilarious. I saw it in Discord. I died laughing. I was like, please, can I share this? I know you won't share on your channel because their channel is all about true crime. And they were like, oh, yeah, go ahead. And I'm like, do you want credit? They're like, no, no, no. And I was like, okay. So I put it out. And she was so triggered. You should probably play that if you can get to it,
Play what?
Morris. The video that had her triggered, where it's actually funny. The one that's called, I think it's called Tiffy. It's that short that I have, and it's that song that you always be an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, um, I don't know if you can get to that, but that would be a great way to end this. Um, so she left me a comment, and she was saying like how look, it's been over a year, and you have like, and I rent space in your head or some shit. And I'm like, no, actually, I don't even think about you. Like, I hadn't been thinking about her at all. Like, I was just minding my business. I just shared it because I thought it was funny. It was not like anything all that. And I wasn't even making any TM videos. I was just doing my thing.
You talk
I
about the
maybe
one
made it.
that's Stiffy?
No, not Huh Stiffy. It's a
Bitch will.
short. It's a short. It should be next to your birthday short.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it.
No, he is not thinking about her. He does not care about her. Yeah, and that's sick too, dude. With that whole Stacy Slay chick. Look, I don't know about the whole dirt on that. I just know what, a little bit. And uh, I mean, I don't agree if that woman did or whatever. Maybe she had some mental issues, but to to wish someone to burn in hell if they died. Like, that woman didn't really interfere too much, luckily. Like, do I agree with what she did? Like I said, no. But she didn't really, like, hurt anything. So, it's just ridiculous. She's blowing it out of proportion.
All right, let's play it.
Either way, it works out fine. Cause you're an ass. Well, you're an A.
Can you hear it?
SSHOLE.
Yeah.
And don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. Cause you're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. You're an asshole tonight.
See, it's moments like this
And I got this
that just
feeling
makes me laugh.
you'll
Makes me
be
feel
an
good.
asshole the rest of your life. All right.
Oh, Tiffy.
Now I was talking to your mother.
That was funny.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming to support B, because that's my bitch.
Yeah, mucho gracias.
And I hope you guys have a good night.
Thank you,
Yeehaw.
everyone. Have a good night.
Love y'all. Adios.
Adios, amigos.